Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Heat Signature, where we are going for the glory here. We can do this, I can do this. We had a real problem last time with the very tight mission timer. The self-charging subverter is an incredibly powerful tool. What it is not is incredibly fast. We only had enough time on the ship to use the subverter a few times, because it takes 10 real-time seconds to charge, and it is not affected by the slipstream. So I just did not use the subverter correctly on the ship. Like, the individual charges of it were way more valuable than I was acting like they were. Hey, you know what? We're being offered a liberation here. Maybe we should just take this. This will liberate Spica Outpost Epsilon. It's not actually telling me what that is. You know what? I'm not going to worry about it. Let's focus on this. That liberation mission will probably be available for our next character, or maybe not, but whatever. We're liberating stations quickly enough. I don't think it's an issue. So, what do we have here? Glory level 3. If we leave any living witnesses, we will score considerably fewer points. I think we can probably work that out. There's a Predator on board and 2 jammers. A bunch of the guards are life-linked. There are jammer gates, which will turn off our slipstream when we run through them, so we gotta be wary of that. That's actually really bad for us. But, I mean, we have teleportation and stuff. We'll figure it out. The ship has a lot of guards. The guards are pretty scary. Lots of shields. It's a lot of shields. Alright, let's, hold on. Maybe we need more than one option for dealing with guard kit. Like, the subverter is extremely good, but we should probably have a second one so that we can just do it a little bit more frequently. If I was going to take this, what would I drop for it? I guess we could drop the slipstream, since we can't slipstream through doors anyway. And the slipstream loses a lot of value if we can't use it to get places. I'm going to try that here. Just swap up our tools a little bit for the challenge ahead. Makes me feel like I'm paying attention, at least. And then, let's go. No timer on this one, we just have to not screw up. I think I can probably handle this. Listen, I want to attribute all of the bad things that happened last time to, you know, it was the end of the episode, it was the end of a long recording session, I recorded a bunch of stuff. Holy crap, that's a bad omen. Yeah, so that's what I'm blaming. No living witnesses. If I knock somebody out with the facebreaker, we have to kill them. Also, I'm going to subvert this jammer right away. Okay, there we go. Oh, need to hide. So the jammer lays down subverted jammers now, which... oh man, which break everything they touch. Do it again. Lay down another one. He seems freaked out now. It seems like he realized. But yeah, they're just like breaking all of the gear on all the guys. Okay. If we can get this other jammer guy, take you, put you on board my ship, and cut your throat while you're asleep. Pretty screwed up thing to do. I'm not going to pretend I haven't realized. Okay, I subverted the Predator. That's beautiful. So I want to take him out, obviously, but we have to be pretty careful about it. Okay. Alright. That subverted jammer was really good. Let's, I want to kill the Predator. Okay, hold on. Let's have these guys not be directly on top of each other. There we go. No living witnesses. So the bad news is that the other jammer is running around laying down real jamming fields. Oh, not anymore. Got subverted by the subversion field. This is great. I should have figured this out a long time ago. Okay, so we could just roll in there and use Fiasco Karate on everybody. That might be a good way to do this. I can grab this other sword real quick. We'll just leave that on the ground for a second. Actually, maybe I want to sidewind in. Just so that there's no lead up time on them being aware. And now let's have at them. So chop, stab, chop, throw, throw. There you go. Easy. So let's get this. We got to make sure that all these guys actually die. Feels a little screwed up to, once they're already downed, cut their throats, but I do want to get paid. Okay, so we picked up another subverter. So wait, can I subvert jammers that are already on the ground? Uh-oh. Or would I have had to have gotten them before? Oh right, I can't use the subverter while I'm in the jammer, of course. That makes sense. I'm gonna have to just turn those off. That's a real shame. It's also a real shame that once they lay down a single subverter, they realize what's up and then they just run around like chickens with their heads cut off. So I know this is lame, but I think we're gonna just take it really slow here. I'm gonna subvert my way through all these shields. Really want to get more than one at a time. Nope, not quite pulling it off. I think I'm going for is actually that way. But I need the keys. We need to just take it slow here. Do a good job. Do a good job for a while. Remember what doing a good job looked like? Okay. Where's my extra sword? Oh, right. The sword's not actually assigned to a button. There we go. And then we sidewind to here, re-equip this, and go punch, stab, and then we cut some throats real quick. This is a thing that all heroes do. Don't judge me. Okay, so now we have more keys. Really love the subversion field. I wish we could pick this thing up and carry it around with us. I guess let's use the Sidewinder to jump down to here and check this out. A rechargeable crash beam. Okay. That is a fine tool. For right now, let's drop the crash blade. We can get it back whenever we need to. Don't have a key cloner, but I mean, we're going this way anyway. We'll find keys over here somewhere. There's a console. Okay. So we could just stealth shield our way over there. Have to be pretty careful about it, though. I think I'm just going to take these guys out. That's pretty fun. I really, really like the double throw. Oh! Hey, guy just randomly opening the door? Well... Okay. So, I would love it if he didn't set off the alarm. Let's see. The pilot's over here. He is shielded like everybody else, but we could take him. So I have to be pretty careful right now. How do we want to do this? Because I really, really don't want to end up in a situation here where I need my subverter, but it's on cooldown. I guess we have the extra subverter. So I think what we do here is we sidewind to a position where firing our subverter is going to get us the maximum amount of value. I'm going to grab my sword, actually, off the ground. We'll use the rechargeable subverter. Hit these two. May as well kill him. Then these subverters have no cooldown. Crash Blade is still on cooldown. I think a couple of quick throws here. Oh! That guy is not susceptible to having a facebreaker thrown at him. I had to admit some surprise on that one. That's fine. We'll just teleport. God, I wish I had a swapper. I would just swap him in front of his own bullet. We'll just visit over to here, get my facebreaker back, and try this again. There we go. Whew. We have some tools. That jammer's name was Truth, by the way. So we just slit the throats of Truth and Crisis. I feel like that must have some significant thematic parallel to what's going on here, but I'm a little too busy mentally to figure out what it would be. Let's just open that up real quick, and what do we have here? Another crash beam, pretty cool. Give me back my subverter. Okay, we're almost there. I think it's pretty obvious that we're going to get this done. In fact, I haven't even used my second visitor yet, so we can just use the visitor to get this. Hop over here, open the crate, grab the thing, we'll throw the crash blade on the ground, and we'll just let that come and get us, and we're gone. No witnesses, like a ghostly thief in the night. Hey, that wasn't really that bad for such a high glory mission. I don't want all these corpses on my ship, though. So we're good, right? Crew unconscious 1. Uh-oh, hold on. Who did I leave alive? Oh, that guy. I'm not sure if he saw me or not. I think we're cool, but, you know, why not be thorough? Living witnesses is 0. It might have been 0 before. I don't know. I was being thorough. Listen, I didn't come to space to, like, read, okay? Came to space to hit people and shoot people and blow people up. Those are all things that require their own kind of intellect. Alright, pretty good. Glorious 3. I've just received an achievement here. Alright, so I want to grab... Let's see here. I guess, hold on. I don't know what I want to grab yet. Let's look at the mission, shall we? Glory 4. Rescue Kane Singing. We have a Predator. The ship has heat sensors, not a big deal. The alarm response would be very bad for us. The ship is flying through hostile territory and will come under heavy missile fire while you're aboard. Okay, that's maybe actually an okay thing. The alarm cannot be disabled, the ship cannot be hijacked because there is no pilot. There are 2 jammers on board. There are also jammer gates. Oof, this is going to be a tough one. But if anybody can do it, it's, I almost just called our character Aubrey Plaza. Seder Plaza? Seder Plaza. Okay, so we will certainly need our subverter. This is another one of those ones where I want to have a crash beam. So this is a high capacity rechargeable. This is a long range rechargeable. I mean, I would rather have a high capacity subverter than a high capacity crash beam. But I wonder if we might be better off taking the long range crash beam, because we already have range problems with our subverter. Hold on. Only the bosses are permanently shielded. The guards have emergency shields. They also all have glitch dash and heat sensors. This is going to be a tough mission, man. I think we maybe need the charges. Let's just take the subverter. I think it's a good idea to have 2 subverters on us. Yeah. This ship has jammer gates too, so the slipstream is still probably bad here. Or not good enough to carry anyway. Okay. Let's get nice and close. Before we engage the cold fire drive. Oh my god. This sucks. Why are you turning? Why are you actually flying in a circle? This is really, really hard to... Like, look at that. That's maximum cold fire drive fire. I actually can't... Okay, hold on. Just, like... Produce thrust. That was worth a shot. I'm going to turn off the cold fire drive. Okay, it's off. We just need to get kind of close with it off. And then switch it on for the last little bit. Here we go. Nope. This is not supposed to be the hard part. Alright. New plan. That almost worked. The cold fire drive is not producing enough thrust, but I can fling us at it using the real drive, the normal drive. Got to make sure that we get back outside the heat sensors before I hit the brakes on a miss. Here we go. That was not ever going to work. Nope. This is harder than it looks. Turning on the cold fire drive and using it for a little bit of correction is actually completely non-feasible. It produces no thrust. Almost got us into a lot of trouble there. Nope. This is really difficult. I'm not even trying to turn the cold fire drive on anymore because it's not helping. Okay, we got a little shot out of the sky. A tiny little bit. I don't think anybody should panic because of this. We're just gonna head back to a friendly station here. Get some repairs done. Alright, ship's fine. Ship's fine. Everything's fine. Nobody panic. I really, really did not think that this was going to be the hard part of this mission. Okay. Nope. Okay. You really have to engage the thrusters. Like, you have to cut a lot more than it looks like. Man, this is hard as heck. Oh. Come on. Stupid cold fire drive is total garbage. We've been close in that particular way a couple of times. I'm confident I can do this, but man. I was gonna take... Oh, come on. I had let go of the engines by then. Alright, well, the auxiliary fuel veins are flooding with something. It's probably just fuel. That doesn't seem like such a big deal. Alright, we have less emergency fuel now. Fortunately, we're real close to friendly space. Alright, I need to not get shot again. We could take one more, maybe. Let's try not to push it. We also could just buy a new pod. Like, it's not a big deal. We haven't been making money for these glory missions, but we have been getting loot, which we can sell. There's probably a fair amount of space bucks worth of loot. Nope, just total miss. Alright, so I think we have our best success when we approach from this angle, kind of an inside angle. Can't press anything. There we go. Okay. Yeah, part of the problem with trying to like get close and then do this is that if I get off course a little bit, I can't correct because we're inside the sensor range. And you have to go. I think part of the problem is I'm trying from too close. You really have to be moving. That was actually very close. I was only like one room off. Okay. Alright. I'm being stubborn. Let's just go buy a tick. We'll just teleport to the thing. Oh, you know, this is blue because it's not mine. When you're near a non-friendly station, they have like a little blue shield around them. Alright, I'm pretty sure we have the money for a tick. Right, I have 45. A tick's like 60? A tick's only 30. Easy. Alright, new plan. We all got to see what the cold fire ship does. That's what it's for. Bam. Problem solved. Alright, now let's figure this out. So we just have to get to here, but then... Okay. Apparently the ship is going to continue turning away from the camera. That's very annoying. It's not a problem when the camera is centered on me, but if I move the camera off, it becomes an issue. So an attack incoming in 15 seconds. Now, that could be a good thing or a bad thing. It's not necessarily a big deal that there is an attack incoming. Because the attack could be The attack's going to start blowing out rooms of this ship unless this ship defends itself well. But the result of that could be that it blows out rooms that are beneficial to us to have blown out. So I think what I'm going to do here is maybe just immediately visit and subvert this guy, because screw him. Alright, so he's been subverted. And then we use the other visitor to break line of sight here. There we go, and he's going to put down a jammer field. He's going to put down a subverter field for us. Any moment now. Right now, right now, right now, right now. Do it, do it. Yes, he got the predator in it. Okay, so I am not concerned about... Yeah, I'm not concerned about witnesses. What I am concerned about is the war zone is like now. Now is the time of the attack. So we need to run over here, smash the predator in the face, sidewind over to this guy and grab the key, and then figure the rest of this stuff out from there. But I think that's the plan right now. This sidewinder is so good. I'm just going to take this guy's crash blade. You know the plan. I love the fact that these two guys were dead before the predator hit the ground. That feels really extremely cool. This game is so good at making you feel really cool. Okay, where's the damage? Up there. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. The ship, I think, may go into alarm mode, but we're fine. We're fine. Okay, so that's our key. Gotta grab... Uh-oh. What is this? What is the meaning of this? The meaning of this is that that room's about to get hit. I'm fairly sure that that's what that means. Okay, so... This is where I wish we had... Well, a slipstream wouldn't even help, really. How do we do this? I'm going to have to run into that room, grab... I mean, we can't really do anything here, right? Like, I can sidewind to the door to cut some time off, but we can't teleport while we're carrying the person. So if this room gets hit before we get out, they die and we just lose the mission and we have to take another one. Yep, that happened. Okay, that was like the maximum amount, not my fault. Oh no, our pod got hit by a shot. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Yep, I didn't get control of the pod back. We finished the little mission, or the little mini game, and then it just spun in space for another 5 full seconds. So, I guess that's the end of Seder Plaza. The only way that she could possibly die was by being shot by a missile from a different ship than the one she was on. I mean, it's a heck of a way to go. It's frustrating that it had to happen at all, but it's a heck of a way to go. Okay. Lemma Arctan, let's pick you back up. I'm really bummed out about that. I am super bummed out that that was even a possibility. Alright, what are we doing here? We could liberate in that direction to get armor-piercing short blades, but we already have long blades available. I'm not that worried about it. Oh no, sorry, we don't have armor-piercing long blades available. Well, now we do. Yeah, man, what a way to lose a character. I should have just accepted that the target was dead and... Yeah, I should have accepted that the target was dead and just taken a new mission. But you know what? That doesn't turn out that way unless our our pod immediately gets shot as soon as it disconnects. But I guess that was going to happen because we were still in the heat sensor range. Right, I turned on the thrusters on the pod so that it could come pick us up. And it pinged the ship's heat sensors and got shot. What I needed to do there was disengage the pod and then wait for the ship to pull away. Yep, okay, well that's how that was my fault. That was actually 100% salvageable. Oops. Listen, sometimes we make errors. That happens. And then we move on and don't talk about how it's my fault. What's the deal with this character? We have a crash beam and a key cloner and a great big hammer. Okay, Lemma Arctan, mathematical genius. Also, I assume, like, frontman of a punk band or something? You were not born Lemma Arctan. You took that name. It's got to be a good reason that you took that name. So, obviously, we want to do something exciting here. Heat sensors on the ship, a tracker and a defender on board. This might be too exciting. We have a crash beam, though, right? Yeah, we don't have a ton of tools. What about this? Can I do this without hurting anybody? There are 2 defenders. There's some serious guard kit. I have to capture somebody. Capture's tough, pacifist, because guards are almost never alone. What about this? Assassinate some guy. I can assassinate a guy. I'm good at that. Alright, sorry, I'm trying not to talk too much during downtime there because all of a sudden the lawn crew has started outside, which is ridiculous. Don't they know I'm recording very important videos for YouTube? You know what? I'm just going to have to close the windows. Apologies. I'll be right back. And it's like finally, it's actually a nice day outside. I was excited to have a nice autumn breeze. This is what happened. Wow, that didn't help at all. That riding mower that dude is using is loud enough that it's annoying in here with the windows closed and my headphones on. And he's just out there, like, he has no ear protection. He doesn't even have his own headphones. That can't be good for you, right? Alright, so the good news is we get to take care of the jammer right away. Now, we don't want to hit... Oh, this is annoying. This is annoying timing. I was hoping that we'd be able to hit the jammer so that the body flew this way. I didn't want to hit the jammer, like, I didn't want to stand here and hit it because I didn't want the body to fly back in front of these dudes. But it looks like we're just going to have to deal with them now. That's alright. The concussion hammer's good at the thing that it does. Okay, here's a question. Can I deactivate this thing from far enough back that I'm not visible to the guys in the room? Because if I become visible to the guys in the room, we're going to have to deal with this glitch-dashing, armored, shielded guy. Okay, yes, just barely. Actually, that didn't really help me, because I still have to just, like, run in front of this dude. Close, close, close. Okay. There we go. We just disappear into the twisty, turning hallways. You know, I could clone that guy's key, but why don't we wait and see if I can get a level 3 key? Try to optimize our clone use or key cloner usage. Okay. That was both of the jammers, right? There we go. So, the alarm response here is that the target flees. We are now in control of the telepad, so that has gotten a lot less dangerous. In fact, I would go so far as to say that at this point, the alarm going off might be beneficial. That said, why risk it? Just hide these bodies all the way here in the corner. Okay, I do believe we've got this resolved. I would like it if this guy didn't get to see me running all the way down the hallway. So I'm hoping... I guess I was gonna crash the jammer. I was like, hey, none of my devices will work in here. I should crash that jammer to fix it. But, like, obviously... Oh, fuel pods, right. Well, that's not great. I'll tell you what, though. That fuel pod was in the direct path from the target to the telepad, so I'm not sure what his plan is going to be now. He can probably go around. Let's have a look. Yeah, he's trying to take the long way around. Which means that we are racing, but I think he's in a pretty bad position here. Actually, maybe I am also in a really bad position here. You know what? I could have just had our pod dock at the broken off fuel tank room, probably. Yeah, no, he's absolutely going to escape. Yeah, I could have docked our pod here. That would have solved the problem. Well, shoot. Now we just need to get the hell off this ship. So I'll just grab myself a gun. Okay. Minor error, you know, small, tiny error there. It's okay. Lemma Arctan just needed one to shake off the cobwebs. Got to warm back up. Do we want to work for a specific client? No, I think I just want to get... Let's just get random missions here. Let's let the game decide for us. Alarm responses target fleas. There's a tracker and a defender and just a huge number of shielded guards, but this mission pays 179 credits and has a cost reduction on it. That's certainly interesting. Hold on, let's accept this. We have some money, right? Yeah, I have 82 already. I can afford to spend all of this, because this mission by itself is going to pay us off. So, if we were going to deal with a ton of dudes with shields... Ooh, quick-fire armor-piercing gun. Look at that. Rechargeable crash beams are, like, pretty good. Just take a high-capacity subverter with us. But, like, this is going to be about being tricky, right? I suppose we could use a crash trap. It's self-charging. It'll crash an infinite number of shields, given enough time. And then, I was about to say, and then also buy a mystery crate, but the mystery crate cost went up by 21 money when I bought that thing. Well, we don't have anything we can sell, so I guess I'm not getting a mystery crate. That's annoying. Well, I guess let's get on the ship and see what's what. We may be able to get some loot on the ship that will make this a little bit easier. I mean, heck, if we made it through a bunch of difficult missions with the Technophobe, we should be able to make it through missions with anybody. Alright, so let's figure this out. Our target is way up here. The telepad is way over here. Man. What is my plan? Alright, hold on. Part of my plan is waiting for a guard to patrol over to here, maybe? Because we could swap ourselves through the wall, get a hold of a level 2 keycard, and skip a bunch of nonsense. Man. You know what we also could do is we could go back and buy a brick and just try to brick our way through the wall here. That's certainly an option. Also, I can't actually deal with that. Yeah, I can't deal with the tracker, can I? Well, the tracker's not shielded, actually. So, I haven't been doing this, but I was thinking about this. You can actually probably defeat a tracker with a normal gun, even though the tracker will fire instantly upon seeing you, because you can fire your gun before they can see you. Right? We can wait for the trapper to get just about to see us, then fire our gun and run out of sight and hope that they run around the corner into a bullet. And if you're thinking, hey, it sounds like there's an awful lot of hope coming off that plan, yeah, you're not wrong. Oh, please, please, patrol over here, patrol over here. I'm about to have to go back in my ship. Because this guy's going to set up right there. Or even worse, he's going to come all the way over here. Darn it, I could have swapped with the tracker. Hold on, we can still do that, actually. No, I can't do it while this guy's standing here because he'll see me with the door open. This is a conundrum. Man, that other mission where we lost Seder Plaza, like, everything would have been fine if I could have just hit that airlock with the cold fire. And I would have kept doing it, too, if I was playing alone. But since I'm recording, I thought it probably wouldn't be that fun to watch me try desperately to get that airlock seal for half an hour. But switching to the glitch was actually very dangerous. Gosh, I miss my self-charging subverter. I need you to walk away, or I need somebody over here to, like, patrol into this area. Damn it. This guy walking away will let me walk out the front of my ship, which will mean the tracker has to move into a position, I guess. Actually, I could swap with the tracker while he's over here from the pod. That does mean that that guy's on my spaceship, which I'm not overjoyed about. But I was thinking that the range on this was a little... I was thinking it was like this range, but actually we can totally hit the elbow bend of this thing from there. So he's going to run back through, probably. Oh, no, he's just going to go up here. Oh, wait, maybe. There we go. Okay, so we're Axe Foundry. When we use a gadget's last charge, there's a 50% chance it won't be used up, and apparently that sound we just heard is the sound it makes when that happens. So that's cool. You know what I'd really love to do is use my key cloner to grab this level 3 key card from right here, but these guys have to not be in my way. Bam, look at that. Man, it sounds like they're mowing the lawn inside the walls. It really does. Okay, so we can use the swapper to skip ahead a little bit more. I'm going to need a level 6 key card to gain access to the telepad area. So if we like crash beam this guy, we crash beam the key guard's heat sensor, and then we swap positions with the other guard. Okay. Now we can swap in, pickpocket that key, and then move forward. We can key clone a little bit. I think we can actually get there. This is going to be a real problem. Boy, that is going to be a real... How am I going to deal with that? Well, one thing at a time, I suppose. Swap with you. Let's zoom way in, try to make sure we get the right one. Yoink. Brilliant. It's beautiful is what it is. Okay, so... clone that key. And now we have access to almost everywhere we can need to go. However, the personal mission intel is actually on a computer in the cockpit. There's a piece of loot here, but I don't have a way of getting it. We could crash trap all the guards in this group slowly. Just put a crash trap in the hallway here. But like, these guys are going to be very difficult to deal with. I guess I could crash trap these guards slowly. And then just fight them. Uh-oh. Is that guy... He's not crashed. He's panicking. He doesn't seem to have vision of me. Right, like I haven't been seeing the footstep thing, but he is running right toward us. No, he doesn't know what's up. He doesn't know what's up. Everything's fine. Alright, I'm gonna put our crash trap down right here. That's bad. I backed up too much. Alright. Crash trap. This is, like, so dangerous. Okay, they don't seem to notice it when it goes off. I can't tell if it's charging while it's on the ground. It is. Okay. So, as lame as this is, I kind of need all 4 of those guards to wander over and accidentally trigger it. Oh, this is a very annoying thing for them to do. And if that happens, then we can actually get up to the telepad area. I was so excited when both of the guards we needed started moving, but they hadn't gone this way at all until this happened. There is one other crate up there. This is not ideal. I think we're doing a pretty good job, though, for a character with a very limited set of tools. So, I mean, I could just crash beam that guy's shield. The thing is, I want to try to save the crash beam for when we really need it. Because we're going to get to a point here where it's going to be very important. We could crash that guy's shield and just go in there and take these 2 down. But then I would have to crash the other guy's shield when he figures out that everybody's missing. No, I need at least one of them to step on this, because we need at least 1 crash beam charge available for the defender. Come on, both of you want to come over here and step on this. I know you do. It's happening. Okay, perfect. Beautiful. Concussion hammer. Everything's fine. Nobody noticed. Concussion hammer saves the day, is what I was about to say. Boy, this thing really hits him hard. Okay. So now the hard part. We are probably going to have to crash the defender. I guess we could crash him with the, Man, maybe not. Hold on. Could I just sneak through, do you think? Is that guy's gonna see it? No, I probably can't just sneak through. But I also can't really fight them. Alright. Oh, no, 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 no! Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. I need my key cloner. Clone that guy's key. We set down the crash trap. Right here. Oh, please give me a little bit better control. Okay. He's dead. Knocked him down and cut his throat in a single motion. Lemma Arctan is some kind of space math ninja. I shouldn't have picked up the crash trap so quickly. Alright, let's just get the hell out of here. I really want to go get the loot. Is that feasible? Is that a thing I could actually get away with? Jesus, that's far away. That's a level 9 key. I'm not sure I've ever seen a level 9 key before. No, we're not going to be able to do this. Let's just get out of here. You know what we'll do? We'll buy better gear with all the money we made by getting out of here without getting shot several times. See that? I am learning. Okay. We did not get the personal intel because, boy, that was out of the way. So we're not actually ready for our personal mission yet, but we're close. We also are ready for a liberation. So what was I working toward now? Long-range subverters are pretty good. Rechargeable subverters, pretty good. How many more liberations do we need? 4 more in total? Yeah, let's get long-range subverters on the way to rechargeables. Okay, now we are ready to buy a box or 2 if I have to. But let's see what we have available. Maybe we'll have a nice difficult mission that we can actually do with our current gear. So we have to capture Joyce Starspelt. Joyce Starspelt is probably an armored guard. I think usually capture targets are bosses. Yeah, your target is this type of guard. That might be tricky. What's this? Medium reinforcements if we blow the alarm. 2 jammers on board. Yeah, you know what? I feel pretty comfortable doing this. Maybe it's not as challenging as it could be. I'm confident we can do it. And I almost want to just buy a subverter because now that we know how subverters work in conjunction with the jammer enemies, that's the thing I just always want to be doing. So the target is up here. It's actually not that far away. But there's a ton of loot available. How do I get a level 3 keycard? Who's got a level 3 for me? Man, this really does have long range. Okay, well, let's just go pick up some loot real quick. A long-range Sidewinder is a pretty useful piece of kit. This is going to be harder to get to, although I could Sidewind to it. Do I want to do that? I mean, this thing is cool, but whatever's in that crate could be even cooler. And also, maybe we won't even lose our Sidewinder. I'm going to do it. Okay, not actually useful, but the good news is we didn't lose the Sidewinder. The bad news is that it's going to be tough to deal with these guys. I really need them not to blow the alarm, and that means I have to take them both out before they enable their shields. Okay, that wasn't that bad because they separated for me. Just don't walk on the pilot and he won't notice what's happening. Alright, we're definitely going to take out the jammer. Need him to be alone for a second. Just throw him in this box and close it. Does seem like a thing you ought to be able to do, doesn't it? So now what's my plan? Well, first of all, why did I not even pick that up? It's not valuable, but I should have picked it up. I need to get through one more door. Also, where actually is the level 4? Oh, the level 4 keycard is on a guard. Who's patrolling up there? Okay. See, I could run out here and I could smash the one guard and then throw my hammer at the other one. Or I could throw my hammer at the one guard and then time a shotgun shot for right as it hits him. I'm not sure if I can actually take out one of the guards and then throw my thing at the other guard before he enables his shield. And if it doesn't work, I suppose I could just crash beam him. Yeah, alright. I think we're going to have to fight our way through. I don't know if there's any way around this, really. Well, actually. Probably none of them are ever going to get close enough to the door to open it for me. But I could Sidewind to it, open it myself, and just run through and hide in a corner. Come on, come on, come on. Okay. Everything's fine. Unfortunately, our Sidewinder did not survive the journey. Oh, double unfortunately. Okay, no, everything's fine. So we gotta make it through this room. This is where we're probably gonna have to do some combat. So I'm just going to go ahead and crash beam... Well, hold on. Maybe not. Maybe I could just crash trap right here and have a little patience. We just break all their stuff. This crash trap is awesome, by the way. I was trying not to throw him through the window. I was pretty sure if we concussion hammered him, it was going to end poorly. Move the body into the corner, so if they decide to come and investigate, they're not on alert immediately. So I'm not actually sure, do they just stand around, or are they going to actually come looking? Because what I would really like is for them to come looking. As it is now, I'm going to have to spend crash beam charges to fight them. But if they would come after us... No, I think I'm going to have to just spend the crash beam. Okay, so, you get crashed. And then this guy's got to be the first one we hit. Okay. Perfect. Let's get our trap back, and we're almost done. What do I want to do here? Ooh. Shoot. That's not good. I was really hoping I had gotten through there quickly enough. I'm not sure how the guy who was turned away was the one who became aware that there's an intruder. So the okay, the good news is the telepad's way on the other side of the ship. So the alarm's gonna go off. There's nothing I can do about that now. But the reinforcements coming in are coming in a long way away from us, and we can probably get away here. Back up, back up, back up. I gotta lose these guys for a moment. Deactivate the jammer, get the thing. We could just use the Morgana object and see if it'll help us, but let's call that Plan C. Alright, we can break line of sight here. Oh no! Well, actually, they're just gonna throw me off the ship. And they did it by knocking me unconscious, not shooting me with actual weapons, so I'm calling that a success. Oh no, don't shoot me! Reverse psychology. Look at that. Lemma Arctan. As a student of calculus, Lemma Arctan knows there's often more than one correct solution to a problem. Boy, that's a lot of money. So we have enough money now that we could just pull our personal mission. In fact, we probably should. Because with 331, we can take our personal mission and then still buy crates or whatever. Buy whatever we need to buy. So we have to bring in the off-road security officer who tortured our husband on a ship that's just loaded with guards who have shields. The alarm response is the officer will try to flee. There's a ton of guards. Okay, I honestly think we could probably do this, but why don't we do one more pretty difficult mission? They have normal guns. I'm just thinking like a little bit more money and then open some mystery crates to try to make it a little easier to pull off. So, a very large off-world security ship where 9 of the guards have permanent shields and there's a tracker and a defender on board. I think this is too much. These are too hard. I'm not looking to make a huge splash here. I just want a little bit more money so that we could buy more than one crate. Or, I suppose, we could just help ourselves to some crates over here. Okay, so we got a little over 2 minutes until capture. What looks like a very sparsely defended ship. Although, unfortunately, it does only have the one crate on it. Well, still, it's one crate. Surprise! Well, okay. I mean, it's a good item. And I did not miss any, right? That was the only crate? Yeah, man. Disappointing. I mean, that's sort of like finding $1 on the ground and being upset that it wasn't a 20, but still, I am disappointed. You know, what can I say? I'm a greedy person. Alright, what are we doing here? I gotta get pretty deep into this ship. I think off-road security ships are my least favorite, not in the sense that they're like not fun to play, but just like I think they're the best secured. They're the best at actual security. Which I guess makes sense because they have security right in their names. I mean, I don't need to avoid killing people. We can just kill people. I'm just gonna kill people. Oh, you are very annoying. Yeah, I hate defenders. Let's crash that defender. Now we do have to get down there and actually wallop that guy. Not the direction I really wanted to go in here. Let's wait until they separate. Perfect. I'm so happy he came out. Well, so I was in mid-charge when they shot me. It's alright, I'll shake it off. Whew. Blood lost. Okay, that's a real gun. But once the charge has begun, nothing can stop it. Alright, so we'll key clone this level 4. We have access to a very large portion of the ship now. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna just handle this because that guy has an item and I want it. It was a Sidewinder. Cool. You know what? Key cloners are actually really good. I don't really think of them as being in sort of like the same class as some of the other items. Obviously, like a subverter or something is super powerful. But key cloners really do let you avoid large portions of many of the ships. And bad news for you, buddy, I'm out of non-lethal weaponry. That's pretty fun. That's pretty fun to do. So it doesn't actually benefit me to mess with the pilot here because we're not gonna get an alarm no matter how this goes down. Okay, rechargeable subverter. That I like. Is there any other loot to be had here? I think we cleaned the place out. We've just been not finding a lot of crates. Yeah, alright, that'll have to do. Yeah, I don't really see any reason to walk all the way back. I guess we have a... You know what? We have a safe route back, and there's always some chance that I'm going to do something stupid and fail to pick up the target in time and have them suffocate in space. Let's just do this the safe way. The way where we definitely get paid. We just have to be a tiny bit careful not to encounter anybody in this area. Yeah, there's only 3 of them. We're good. We're good. Yeah, that mission wasn't even hard. Of course, I guess I did intentionally not take one of the hard ones. Alright, I think let's open a couple of boxes and then do this character's personal mission, and that'll make for a good episode. That'll be me running it back a little bit after that very sad performance that ended the life of definitely the most powerful character we've ever had. So high capacity slipstreams versus rechargeable stealth shields. I do like a stealth shield. And then we'll open up the subverters. Okay. And we are 1 liberation away from being able to end the war. The series is rapidly reaching a conclusion. Let's try to do this. Let's try to bring in the off-world security officer who tortured my husband. So hold on. Before we go anywhere, though, we gotta buy some stuff. We don't necessarily have to buy crates. We could buy other things. So, like, let's obviously not hold on to this 3rd key cloner. We really don't even need a 2nd one. So I have $239. What do we want to buy with $239? Well, there is an armor-piercing shotgun, which is pretty cool. The mission we are talking about doesn't have any armor on it, though. It's just shields. So we could buy a 5-charge subverter. We have a subverter in our inventory already, but it only has 1 charge in it. This would make it a lot easier to deal with, you know, all kinds of guard nonsense. We also could pick up a crash beam, but, like, let's buy a subverter and then a couple of mystery crates. See if we can't get lucky. Oh, good! A rechargeable long-range key cloner. I love those. How did you know? An extreme range crash beam. That's kind of cool. And then the next crate is 73, so we can sell off this extra key cloner and buy 1 more. An extreme range glitch trap. Unfortunately, a single charge is kind of annoying. I do think glitch traps are pretty good, but 1 charge really sucks. Let's take the crash beam over the single charge subverter, and then I think we're pretty ready. We have a lot of crash and subvert available to us. Not a lot in the way of mobility options, but we'll figure it out. Probably, possibly I'll figure it out, or maybe I'll get this character killed in space. Okay. Well, I'm a little displeased that the airlock is all the way at one end of the ship. So we are trying to capture a guy who's all the way at this end of the ship. We have to go all the way through this entire thing. There is a level 8 door between us and the target. If we trigger the alarm, the target will run to the telepad, which is over here, which only requires level 5 access. So that might be a better way to do this. Also, there is some loot to be had, potentially. I think I'm going to avoid messing with these guys. I'm just going to try to run through here. That guy's going to see me briefly, but we're going to get out of line of sight. He's going to go back to what he was doing. Come down here, turn this off, open those doors, and go get ourselves a piece of loot. Come on, something really cool. Okay, concussive grenade launcher. It's not cool, but it is not relevant to our goals. Turns out grenade launchers don't penetrate shields, so... I like this. All the guards who are remaining in this room are facing the wall, so once these guys walk away, we can probably sneak through here. Yeah, beautiful. Oh, except I needed to... Well, that could have worked out a little better. Hey, I got an idea. Let's clone this guy's key. And then just go back outside and come in through the level 2. Oh, actually. Hold on. Those guys are giving us an opportunity here. By these two guards walking away, we now have the ability to just sidewind through here, and our sidewinder kept running. That's wonderful. We should probably not use a key cloner to grab a level 3 key when we could use it to grab this level 4 key instead. We just have to, like, wait for these guys to go away. We'll come back, get this crate. Hopefully it will be awesome. Okay, a high-capacity visitor is not bad. How do we make good use of it, though? Let's see. Alright, that's inconvenient. So we could use the Sidewinder to sidewind to here, then try to get through the door really quickly. Actually, nobody's looking in this direction right now, but as soon as I come through the door, these guys would see me. However, we can try to work around that, right? If the Sidewinder doesn't break on use, we could sidewind to here, walk through the door, let the door close behind us, and then sidewind out. If it does break upon use, then we can throw a bunch of crash beams over here and just try to fight our way out. Right now, none of these guards are looking down. I'm going to go for it. This door's in the way, though. Yep, never mind. Thought I had a real opportunity there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, now we have to do it for sure. It did break. Okay, that's not great. That guy's seeing me. I need to crash his shield. Then I need to crash this guy's shield. Then I need to... Come on, come on, come on. Yeah. Uh-oh. Gunshot? You didn't hear a gunshot. And we need to crash you and you. Cannot sound alarm. That's right, when you crash a guard, you break their ability to sound the alarm. I forgot about that. It hasn't always worked that way. That's a Space Birthday update thing, I believe. Okay, that's got us pretty deep. That guy has a level 6 keycard. We're just going to grab that real quickly. And I'm going to disappear. Oh boy, please don't come through the door. Okay. Alright. That could have been a little smoother. I'm trying something here. Okay, we've opened ourselves. Nope, never mind. Did not open up an angle. Well, again, blowing the alarm right now is not necessarily a big deal. I'm going to grab our visitor. I'm going to visit over to here. We're going to crash their shields. Okay. Alright. I prevented them from setting off the alarm. I think it is okay for us to set the alarm off now, but I don't want to do it with this many guys around. So I'm going to let this guy... Oh no, he can't... Right, he can't set off the alarm. I crashed him. What I was going to say there is, we let that guy set off the alarm, obviously, and then we knock him out. And that way I only have to deal with the incoming target and not all of those guards and the incoming target. But I screwed it up a little bit. Not going to lie, I donked this one. Alright, it gave me another charge. Wait until they're lined up, and there it is. Okay. Now we're just going to fight our way out. Oh, I crashed that door in the open state and it wouldn't close, I think. Hey, throw. There we go. Okay. Easy. Oh, this is a different... This is not my existing visitor. Well, let's mark that. Okay. Now I think we've got it. So, I could do something to set off the alarm. Or we could just keep going, because I'm almost there. No, I'm not. Not really. Alright, so what's going to happen here is... I'm going to wait for these guys to walk away. We're going to use our quiet gun to alert those guards, but we're not going to be there when they get there. So they don't know where we are and they can't find us. We'll just wait for the target to come to us. There's only one telepad. I have a subverter charge for you. Surprise! Okay, easy. Then we just narrowly avoid all these dudes, carry them back to the pod, which we thoughtfully cleared all the guys out from in front of. Look at that. Why, it's never been so easy to capture a guard who tortured your parent. He had a self-charging long-range Sidewinder on him. Well, let's mark that. And then there are no other crates on the ship, it looks like? No, we've done quite well for ourselves. Man, that self-charging Sidewinder solves a lot of the problems this character had, and maybe means that we're going to try to do some glory missions. Listen, I know the people who are watching this series are not eager for it to end, so we might, I might extend it a little bit by not going directly for the ending and giving these glory missions another shot. That said, I mean, like, that's a liberation available. We go and we open up the Off-World Angel, I guess? Silenced guns, concussive grenade launchers. I mean, there's always... Listen, we have grenade launchers. I'm not worried about that. Subverters. We could just get money to buy crates with. You know, honestly, at this point, I think we've got all the cool stuff unlocked, all the stuff I really need. I'm going to get money to buy crates with. We're just going to buy some crates with this character, and then we're going to come back tomorrow and see if we can't maybe get higher than level 3 glory. I believe. Let's open up the crates now, though, because I'm impatient. Hold on. Let's look at our stash first. So we definitely want to always have this equipped. We don't really need to be carrying 2 crash beams and a subverter. So... Well, okay, hold on. Now let's buy crates. Unless there's something particularly cool. A rechargeable swapper. Nah. Okay. Show me something awesome. Why, it's a rechargeable swapper is what it is. And a quiet quickfire gun. What a bad pull. I'd much rather have our shotgun. So we could sell that for 6. You know what? I don't think we have enough gear all together here to make up one crate price. So let's figure out... Let's have a look at the first glory mission. Figure out what we would need for it. Armor piercing. Armor piercing is what we would need for it. Also, there's a predator. So grenades. Grenades will do it. We have to capture a guard. Oof. You know what? This actually does look pretty difficult. Alright, well, we can think on that. So that's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Come back next time, tomorrow, for Lemma Arctan's Rise to Glory. And we'll see you then.